Kirsten Meakin from Neo Nails. I'm going to do a design for you today using acrylic to create a 3D bow. So for this design you'll need Frantic Fuchsia, Pink Flamingo and Cotton Candy. We're going to use the Natural Beige Shimmer for the nail bed, and then we've got the clear as well, clear powder. Also we've got acrylic paints, which is, you've got a rose colour and the white. So it's a sculpted design. We've already prepped the nail. So you've got your shimmery natural beige there. Acrylic liquid. First of all, we're going to extend this nail bed out. So around about here. So we're going to go to this first line. We're going to start from here and come round. Same both sides. Just going to bleed that out. So I want this pigment really strong because it's so glittery. I want it quite dense in glitter. So I'm starting halfway down this natural nail. Make sure your wings are the same both sides, so your high points here are the same. Now we're going to do this back part. Don't need to bleed this bead out. It'll help it to flow, which will help you to blend that nice and easy. Check that, check the curves, everything's fine. Just want a tiny bit through the centre here. Get your colours, and we're going to work from the darkest colour to the palest colour here. And the reason that we're going to do that is because we want the darker colour to really exaggerate this smile line. If we put pale on pale, it won't look as sharp. So start with your darkest pink. Straight up onto that smile line. Take it round all the way. And up to the other side. And we're going to go into sort of your medium pink. And this is going to fade it now. I haven't put it on too dry because I just want it to be quite thin, and I want to tap this edge here so it blends. Then we're going to go on to this pink, which is your paler colour. Now you can do this design in any shape you want to really, but we're going to do a ballet slipper shape. So take your clear. Want a nice big bead of this. Not too dry, but not too wet. A medium ratio. You want to get it all encapsulated at the same time. You don't want to do 2 or 3 beads. Do it in one. While that sets a little bit, I'm going to pop the sculpting form onto the next finger. Right, I'm ready to pinch this now. Just give that a little test with my fingers. Now I can put the pinching tool on. Put it on, let it pinch itself. Don't press on first of all. Let it do its thing. Then you can add a little bit more pressure if you like. I'm going to leave that on. And I'll come to this nail. Now this nail we're going to do a full fade on it. Before I do it, I'm just going to put, if I'm doing a full fade like this, I like to put a little bit of acrylic, clear acrylic, on that stress area. While I'm doing that, I'm still checking on this nail. Checking if it needs to be pinched with the fingers, so I'm just going down the nail gently. I can release this now. to ease it off the form. And do the back. So with this one, I'm going to put the dark colour at the tip. Fade up to the pale pink. So it's the opposite of what we've just done. So I'm going to start here with a pale colour at the cuticle. Next colour. I'm going to draw this back over so it overlaps a little bit. And fade that down. Checking your sides. And then your darker pink right on the end. Just bled that bead out. I don't want it to run away. I don't really want it to move much because it's going right on the end. And I just want to fade this a little bit more, so I've just added a little tiny bit of the other pink just to fade that over that darker pink. Now we're going to encapsulate this with clear, so cap all that colour. Starting just shy of the top, pointing the finger down so it's not going to flood anywhere. So you're patting from side to side, then dragging down, which will chase the product down the nail. While that sets a little bit, I can start to file this nail. So the same routine as I always do, so they all look the same. Side walls. Then the cuticle area. Just going to check this. Now we can start to pinch this now. Just going to let that do its thing. Just going to go back to check on this. Take that form off. Bring it down away from the hypericium. Carry on filing this while, because this nail is not completely set. However, this one is, so we can still continue with this filing. I don't want to file a nail until it's set. If you want to check the shape, make sure you dust off just so you can check that everything's fine. If you don't take the dust off, it can interfere with the shape that you're actually looking at. This one's great to file now, fine. Same routine, side walls first. Then going up to the cuticle area, making that nice and flush so it blends perfectly into the nail. You don't want a step at the back. So we're going to buff both nails. This is going to remove any demarcations in the nails. Make it nice and smooth. So you've got two different ways of doing a fade there. If I was doing a full set of these, I would do like some of them a full colour like this and some of them with a smile line, just to change it up a bit, make it look a little bit more funky, a bit more different, unique. So that structure's already there for the artwork to go on top. Now I'm going to wipe over with some acetone. So I've dusted off, wiping over with acetone just to remove any other dust particles and also smooth over the top surface of the nail, which will get melted very slightly. So now we're going to top coat it with the sealer gel. starting right from the top, spreading the brush out so it matches the curve of the cuticle. Bring it all the way down. Same again. And we're going to cure those for 2 minutes. While those are curing, we can start with the 3D work.